Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, Divine Stronghold Divinations, with me, Diane G. I was being called to pull some cards for the collective, and the first cards that popped out were Jar Spells, May All Beings Be Happy, Increase Energy, Owl, and PSYOP, or Psychological Operation. So, right away, I'm getting that someone that you've communicated to in your life, it could have been in the past, it could have been in the present, like as of recent, someone you know already, got the inspiration to send you jar spells, do jar spells on you. And they were very creative with doing this. They were very comfortable doing this towards you. And like a jar spell is, somebody can put your name on a piece of paper, put it in the jar, and fill that jar with positive things or negative things. But I'm getting it was negative, because whatever they filled the jar with was supposed to have you going through negative things, have a negative outcome for you in your life. And I'm getting this person is going to be asking for your forgiveness, because whatever is going on, whatever they sent towards you energetically through these jar spells isn't working, because you're calm. And you're calm, and these jar spells aren't working. They could have worked for some time, or this person had the delusion that it was working. I'm getting. And it never worked, because, or it's not working now, because you are a good person. You believe that all beings should be happy. All beings should treat each other the way that they want to be treated. You're very joyful, very comforting. You could love to learn. You could be highly intelligent. But this person was focused on taking all that stuff away from you. You could have had memories with this person in the past, but this person didn't want you to be joyous, didn't want you to have comfort in life. They didn't even want you to be intelligent. And that's what they were doing with these jar spells. They wanted to take your energy away, but they weren't successful. And if that energy hit you, you could have just got sleepy and took a nap or something like that. That's what I'm getting. But I'm also getting, you're going to be getting justice out of this situation. You're going to be having reasons to celebrate. And you could have increased energy at this time. With owl means spirits. Spirits are strong around you. Attend to your dreams and to heightened senses. It's up to you to act on that guidance. So with this card, you are very well protected. Your spirit guides are always around you. You could have a very strong intuition. You could have very vivid dreams. And it's reminding me, this morning I woke up fairly early. I got a drink and I went back to bed. And I had a dream. And I was walking down the street, and I kept coming in contact with different groups of people. People I didn't know. But I felt like they knew me for some reason. And these people were being mean to me. They were being rude, like talking under their breath and like giving me dirty looks and stuff. And then I kept walking. And I ended up in this house. And this house had a very wild and strange pathway throughout it. It was like an obstacle course made out of like different kinds of wood and had rug on it and stuff. So like, and there was people in this house, and these people were very kind. I didn't know them, but once again, I felt like they knew me. They knew me from somewhere. And these people were kind, and every time I went through this pathway that was like an obstacle course, somebody else was like nice to me and helping me and encouraging me. And towards the end of this pathway, towards the end of this obstacle course, this family that was in this house, they kept encouraging me, and they're like, "Oh, you're almost through. Like you almost got it." And I felt so loved. I felt encouraged. I felt like I needed to give them back that energy. So I went throughout the obstacle course again, and I hugged each person I came in contact with. And I got to this woman. She was gorgeous. She was an older lady, like between 40s and 50s, maybe even a little bit more, but she didn't look her age, but I could tell she was older than me. And she was beautiful. She had her hair nicely curled and beautiful makeup on. And she was shorter than me, and she gave me a hug. And it felt like she was the reason I got through this obstacle course. Like possibly an ancestor or a grandmother I never knew. But I remember she had a locket on her neck. And I remember that because I always wanted a locket like the one she was wearing. And she gave me some encouraging words. Just keep going. You're doing good, she said. You're doing what you need to do. So from that dream, I finally got through the obstacle course, and I went to go out the back door after hugging everybody. And I woke up as I walked through the back door. So with that dream, I'm getting that your spirit guides are encouraging you each step you take. They're influencing you to take the healthier, happier path. That path might be difficult to go through, like an obstacle course, but they're helping you each step of the way. So that's what I'm getting from my dream for the collective. You're being guided. You might not even realize you're being guided, but you might get the urge to do something like take a spiritual bath or burn some sage or some candles. That's your guides telling you, urging you to do these things, and you're getting these feelings for a reason. So just keep following them. Use your intuition, use your discernment, and just keep going on your path, because I'm getting that's what's helping you the most, is listening to your spirit guides. And with PSYOP, or psychological operation, I'm getting, it says, a plan or action meant to change how people think, feel, or act. They make you afraid to control you and your mind. So to me, that has to do with these jar spells. And they're both in blue. So this person communicated into these jars to make you think, feel, or act the way they wanted you to make you afraid so they can control you and your life. And this person that did these jar spells on you, you've said goodbye to them already. Like you've cut ties with them or cut them out of your life. And that's when they could have started doing these jar spells, or that's when they started doing more jar spells on you. It's going to be different for all of you. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But you said goodbye to this person. You kicked them out of your life. And they became even more obsessed with you. For some of you, this person could be like physically attracted to you. And for others of you, this could be like a family member, but they're obsessed with doing any little thing they can to alter your life, to make you miserable, to make you act out, to make you afraid. And you're going to know who this person is because they're struggling at this time. This person could be overweight, but that doesn't have to be the case. But you're also going to know who this person is because every little thing makes them angry. Like they pop off out of nowhere. Like they can't control their emotions. They either get really angry or they just start crying uncontrollably whenever any little thing goes wrong. And to me, that's a sign that all the energy that they're sending you never hit you. It always hit them. But they're not realizing that because they're so obsessed with trying to mess up your life. And that's why they're struggling financially now. That's why their emotions are unpredictable. And it's because this person doesn't know how to cleanse themselves of energy. They know how to send out energy, but they don't do the studying to realize when their negative energy backfires. They don't do the studying to realize how to cleanse off negative energy off themselves before they dabble with such things like jar spells. And this person is depressed. They're starting to get scared. They're losing their mind. And it could be because they see you getting into a new relationship, or they think you're getting into a new relationship. And they're depressed because they tried to stop anybody new or anybody healthy for you from coming towards you. That's what they were doing with these jar spells. They were trying to control you, your life, any way possible. And because they kept doing this, they're losing everything. And it's comical because I'm getting they tried to make you lose everything and everyone, but it just backfired onto them. Something with a house can be involved as well. That's not going to be for all of you, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But this person stays snooping on you, stays digging for dirt to see if their jar spells are working. They might do fake profile pages on social media to talk to you and to see how you're doing, because you did block them off. You cut them out of your life. So they're doing anything to try to see if the energy they're sending you is working. And that's really psychopathic in my opinion. But even though this person's watching you, I'm getting somebody else is watching them watch you. So that could be like law enforcement of some kind. That could be your spirit guides watching them watch you. But whoever's watching them watch you, it's going to be not good for this person. And this person is a very lustful person. This person's a very greedy person, very inconsiderate. And they always try to like piggyback off of your energy. And they're curious if you have a private relationship. I'm also getting for some of you that this could have been somebody you had a private relationship with, but that's not going to be for all of you. But they think that you're doing something in the shadows, something that they can't see, and that's why they're snooping on you so excessively. But them snooping on you is going to blow up in their face because it's obsession, it's harassment, it's extremely toxic. Like, this person clearly has mental health issues. And they're literally throwing their life away. Being such a trashy, negative person, they're throwing their life away, obsessing over you. Because you are very emotionally intelligent. And that's why you kicked this person out of your life. You saw how their energy was. You saw how they were acting, and you realized that they weren't healthy for you. And this person doesn't want to hear it, doesn't want to believe it. Look, holding their head there, they're literally losing it because they thought that what they were sending you was working. They thought that they were controlling your life, but they're realizing that they ruined their life trying to control yours. And I just saw a gnat. So this person is spying on you hardcore. And they're going to be getting in trouble for that. It's all going to blow up in their face. everything that they wanted for you is happening to them and then some. Like, they're going to get in a lot of trouble for whatever they're doing, like harassing you and spying on you, making fake pages, etc. And this person could have been a fake friend, or they communicated to friends of yours that weren't healthy. They were fake friends. They could have been sleeping with your fake friends to get information on you. They could have also, yeah, that's strong for somebody or for a lot of you. They also could have been sending you these jar spells in hopes to make you be promiscuous. They were I feel like I'm feeling and I'm getting that they thought this was working with their magic, their jar spells, their dark energy that they were sending you. They thought that they were making you promiscuous. And they thought that because whoever was around you that they were in communication with tried to pursue you. And I'm getting they could have lied to this person about everything that they were asking about these promiscuous things. And this person found out that those fake friends were lying, and now this person's falling apart. This person's falling to pieces completely. And pet popped out, but it popped out sideways, so I left it that way. So if you could have pets and they were trying to send negative energy to your animals, but I'm also getting that you were like a pet to them. Someone that they could play with when they wanted to and then discard. Like, they were very narcissistic with your energy and just narcissistic in general. And this person stays trying to investigate you and your life and how that person is the house is falling apart. This person is literally falling apart from the inside out. Like, they could be extremely ill and not even know it. They could just be extremely mentally ill and not even realize it. But the more that they dwell on you and your energy and trying to ruin you and your life, the more they fall apart and the more their life falls apart. They could end up homeless. And they think this idea of trying to ruin you is going to work. But their dreams aren't going to come true. They try to take your dreams away. They try to take the love you have out of your life and the love people have for you away. They wanted you to lose every relationship you were in or ever had. They wanted you to only have memories of people. And it's because all they have now of you is memories. That's why they're spying so hard. They don't know who you are anymore. They don't know what you're doing. They don't know if you're getting good things or bad things. And that's why they're thinking you're doing things in the shadows, like having private relationships and stuff like that, because they truly have no idea what's going on in your life. But you see how beautiful that picture is? I'm getting that's how beautiful your life is, or how beautiful your life is becoming. And this person took the risk of trying to ruin you and your life. And with the roll of the dice, I'm getting the ruin Pertho. It means dice cup. It means rolling the dice, taking a risk, taking a chance, mysteries, secrets, occult abilities. So this person took the chance to try to ruin you and your life, doing jar spells, sending you different occult things, trying to hurt you. And I'm getting they literally benefited your life. They this negative energy they sent you ended up helping you in the end. And it ended up hurting them. And they thought, because they kept silent about this, that you were never going to find out. But I'm getting that their actions, the way they were towards you, hinted that they truly didn't like you, hinted that they truly wanted to ruin you and your life. And they thought because they did this quietly, behind the scenes, you were never going to find out. No one was ever going to find out. But with silence being in reverse, you knew. or you found out. And I'm getting other people are going to find out too. And people are going to realize that this person was the core of the problem. This person tried to control your life, trying to manipulate your life. And this person was very passionate about ruining you and your life. And they took fast action to do so. They tried to hold the key to your life. They tried to control you any way possible. And they could have ruined every relationship you've ever been in. But you kicking them out of your life flipped the script. Instead of you feeling broken, this person feels broken. This person doesn't have good relationships with anybody, any kinds of relationships. And you walking away from them cleansed your energy of them. And now everything that they send you just bounces off and hits them. And it's because you changed yourself for the better. You transformed yourself every way possible. You became who you're meant to become. You embraced this evolution. And some of you could even be pregnant with a newborn or just having a newborn. I also pulled Akashic Records Oracle cards, and one card popped out. Fresh start. You're being given the opportunity to begin again. Allow yourself to embrace this new life and open up fully to this gift that you've been given. And I'm getting that you're doing that. Your life is becoming more and more beautiful by the day. And the bottom of the deck was walk away. You're wasting your precious energy on something that will not bear fruit. It's time to turn your attention to things more aligned with your soul's purpose. So I have a feeling that's for the person, whoever's sending you these jar spells. Everything they're doing isn't working. They're not bearing fruit, and they need to wake up and realize that, because they're destroying their own life. And the bottom of the deck was winter solstice in reverse. So this person tried to freeze you, freeze your life, freeze your abundance, freeze anything good in your life with these jar spells. And they could have did it a couple times a day, a couple times a week, a couple times a year, but they whatever they did, they were excessive with it. And if they thought it was working, it was all an illusion. And that's why this person is delusional. Their energy is crumbling. Their life is crumbling. Everything they wanted for you is their reality now. So collective, you had somebody sending you negative energy, but you just kept being you. You kept being positive. You kept being successful. You have reasons to celebrate, and your spirit guides are helping you every step of the way. And the cards are showing that no matter what anybody sends you, whether it's negative, it doesn't work. And you just keep getting positive things. And your spirit guides are making sure of it, because you are a good person. So whoever this is resonating for, just keep being you. Keep doing better. Whoever this is resonating for, I hope it helps, collective.